Well, good morning from the Ballater Gallery. Here we are on Monday the 14th of June. Beautiful morning. It's been incredible weather for the last couple of weeks up here in Ballater, and delighted that so many people who've been watching the videos for the last year or so have been coming back into the gallery, and many of you buying. So why am I here today? We're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking a bit more about individual artists and letting all of you people who send such nice messages to us about the videos let you understand and know about some artists in particular and their paintings. So what better an excuse to talk about an artist than when we've got five fantastic brand new paintings straight out of our studio, wonderfully framed, than an artist who's so much at the top of her game right now, Ann Oram. So Ann Oram, if you glance behind me, you'll see the vibrant flowers and wonderful landscapes of Plockton. I will go over the paintings a little bit, and this isn't going to be a long video, don't panic, in a minute. But let me answer the question, who is Ann Oram? Ann Oram graduated from Edinburgh College of Art. I won't say when, but I'm guessing probably over 40 years ago. She was quite a star. She then went to travel after graduating around Europe. I seem to remember Italy, Spain. She then went back, got an incredible offer as such a young woman to go back to ECA, Edinburgh College of Art, to actually lecture. She's Ann Oram, RSW. She's made a bit of a name for herself in watercolours, but also so expert at oils and acrylics and mixed media. So Ann Oram, she actually lived for a short while in Ballater, but she's widely travelled, lived in Vienna, I think, lived in Hungary, lived in Spain, and throughout her adult life. But to answer a few questions that people ask, well, they say, well, who buys her work? Are big collectors? Where does she show? Well, it's an honour to be shown Ann's work because she shows in galleries that I can't compare myself to, but who are very established and esteemed, like the Scottish Gallery in Edinburgh, like Thackeray in London, I think the Portland Gallery, Brian Sinfield Gallery. Really thrilled that she's represented in the northeast of Scotland by ourselves. Who collects her? Well, Anne is in the collections of Standard Life, the Royal Bank of Scotland, major institutions, but also well-known private collectors. So, she's certainly got the pedigree. And, when people come into the gallery and say, David, we want an investment, and I don't like answering that question, but Anne's a big name and very investable, sells very well at auctions at places like Bonhams and Lyon and Turnbull. So have a look at the paintings. Let's go into the biggest one first, Tom. So here we have Spring Flowers. Well, this is a glorious painting. The colours, it's watercolour and mixed media. It's 90 by 110 centimetres, so it's big, including the beautiful frame. These are made by one of the top framers in Scotland, Mark Greer, and you've got gold leaf and just wonderful colours. Spring Flowers is £8,500. It's, as I was saying, it's the colour. It's a magnificent painting. Where could it go? Well, if you have a very big house, it could go above, maybe a big fireplace. But I see this painting as a feature in a drawing room, as a feature in a hallway. It could look magnificent in a cottage, or it could look magnificent in a castle. It's a stunner, a real stunner. Let's go further up, Tom, to the top. And we go there to Plockton Sailing Boats. Plockton Sailing Boats is 50 by 70. It's gesso on board. And again, really gorgeous painting. Plockton's proven a really popular place for Anne to paint, and everything we've had before has sold. £4,700 for the Plockton sailing boats. Let's go over here, Tom, and we'll go back to a flower painting. So this painting here is Chinese lanterns. If you could move in depth, Tom, you'll see the the incredible colour, which I think Anne wouldn't mind me saying is also what she's particularly renowned for. She loves Japanese, Chinese porcelain, Mandarin as well. 50 by 60 acrylic on gesso. So 50 by 60 centimetres, roughly speaking, means about 80 by 70, including the frame. She's really gone to town with her framer, and beautiful, beautiful frames. So I'll pick this one up, Tom. Incredible colours here. This is September flowers. 50 by 60, it's acrylic on gesso. She's so clever. Anne will only paint when the flowers are available. You know, she's not painting from photographs, she's painting from reality. So acrylics on gesso, 50 by 60, which is probably about 70 by 80, £4,500. Now this is a very, very easy painting to find a spot because of the size. It's beautiful, and again, really gorgeous frames. And with glass, it's a heavy painting. If we could then, Tom, go to the shelves, perhaps the top painting there. So that's called Plockton Summer. It doesn't have glass, so it's nice and easy to have under the light. So Plockton Summer is 30 by 40, plus the frame. Do you know this painting, it's acrylic on gesso, is only £2,200, which is quite incredible for a lovely painting by the one and only Ann Oram. It's the colour, and to picture Plockton actually capturing the flowers and then getting the landscape and the houses and the water, it's quite joyous. Then go down to them. So one more painting I just wanted to show you. Poppies and other spring flowers. A nice small painting. It's £1,750. So that's the video. That's all we're going to say. It's really just like a news flash to tell you about incredible paintings. I mean, I keep going back to these by Ann Oram. They're flowers, there's Plockton, they're beautifully framed, they're important paintings, and they're statement pieces for your home, be it traditional or modern. So if any of the Ann Oram paintings are of interest to you, get back to me really quickly. And I don't think it will belong to, you'll be hearing from us in one of our updates that some of these paintings have sold. Thanks for listening.